Hello, welcome to the Funko Illuminati. I thought I would change it up since there was only three of us. Now we look like an 80s coin-op game where you select your player.
This looks stupid. Change it.
Yeah, please change it back.
Select your player. Unfortunately, we all had the same stats. No speed. Low endurance.
Pretty much.
Charisma.
I got lots of that.
Yeah. Okay there, Mr. Congeniality. Anyways. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello. Hey, Andrew. Hello, Laura. Hello, Jeremy. Andrew will be taking the night off along with Vince. LBD is probably in the middle of his current siesta. So it's just us three gents.
Yeah.
Curly, Larry, and Mo. Take your pick.
Pretty much.
Wise guy, eh? So we've been off for a week. Lots happened. Some interesting things. NYCC happened. Some pretty decent stuff dropped. Hope everyone was able to get what they wanted. I know, Mitch, you were able to get yours. Oh, hey, Christina. Hello. Didn't see you there. My apologies. What about you there, superstar? You get anything out of NYCC?
Oh, no.
I didn't think you did.
No.
Nope. No.
I
don't buy that. I don't buy that overpriced hype stuff anymore.
As we see his shrine behind him of other overpriced hype
I
stuff.
said anymore.
Yeah. Sure. Why are you shaking there, quick? How long has it been?
Huh?
Said, why are you shaking, buddy? How long has it been since you bought overhype?
I'm on a new thing here, stuff I actually played with as a kid.
Hey, Tats, welcome. Yeah. I got my stuff in. Stuff from Australia is shipped, so we'll probably see that in about a week's time. Pop culture was quick, man. Like, I ordered it on, what was it, Thursday. I had it shipped. They had it shipped out Friday, which is unusual because anytime you buy anything from them, it doesn't matter what convention, it's like a week or two before it ships out. But they were like, I guess they must have upped their game a little.
They give you tracking for it, whether it ships or not is a whole nother thing.
No. They have a 3-tier system now. There is the invoice, yes, the initial shipping, like your purchase invoice. Then there's the shipping invoice, letting you know that it's been shipped, like the label's been printed, and then they sent you confirmation of when it's received by I forget what it's called, Australian Royal Mail, and it was still under 2 days, which
cool.
is pretty, yeah, because usually they're pretty slow, but not too bad. Then I ordered the other stuff here that I couldn't get. I ordered it locally here, so I have to pick it up eventually when it arrives.
What did you have to get out of Australia?
Well, there was the stuff that was going to be showing up at GameStop, the Trigon figure, the one I wanted, the one girl, and the Demon Slayer spider. So,
okay.
Yeah, both those were supposed to show up at GameStop here. However, GameStop was late in releasing, and I had already got in line for Pulp Culture. And because I had over 15,000 coins plus a birthday coupon from them, it came out at $34 Canadian, as opposed to $48 Canadian if I got it through GameStop. So I figured I'd wait the week and a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like Laura got some as well.
I only bought 2 from Funko.
What'd you get?
I said Laura said I only bought 2 from Funko. That's what she said in the chat.
Andrew got Batman and Lucifer. What about you, Mitch? What were you going after again? I think Lucifer was one of them.
Yeah, I got Lucifer. I was going after the Bleach Pop, and then the that was pretty much the only Funkos that I was going after. I did get a couple of Thrill Joys.
Oh, nice.
And a buddy of mine picked up that Blacklight Mortem figure that they were doing for NYCC.
Yeah, I saw that.
That and the pins and all that stuff.
They came out with a lot of figures, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I had the opportunity to get a lot of them, but the only one I really wanted was that Mortem. The others were kind of like that Blacklight Demonstro is still up on MrToys.com.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I really wanted was that Mortem. I really like that figure. I like the size of the figure because it's a little bigger. So I like the look of it a lot.
I've seen a couple of the mini Soulmates. There was a lot of good ones in that.
Oh yeah, those look pretty cool.
The thing that I liked this time. I mean, there were some cool things, but nothing that really sparked my interest. But they did have some good looking ones this time.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'll have to ask somebody who was there. I'm going to meet up with them anyways in about a couple weeks. But NYCC looked kind of sparse. Like every time I saw a live video of people on the floor, like it was a good crowd, but it wasn't like it was 2 years ago where people were like shoulder to shoulder, and it was like it seemed less packed. Unless they did the floor plan differently this year. Oh no, I'm sure there was a lot of people there. It's just it did like how you get a sense of the crowd and the energy when you see somebody filming. It seemed a little like either they opened up the aisles more or they used more of the building, because it didn't seem as sardined.
Yeah.
Or there wasn't not many flippers this time.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being the case, because I didn't hear a lot of stories of people opening up shop out on the street with a folding table and just random bags showing up.
Yeah, flippers are still there though. Believe me.
Yeah, there's flippers there, but not as much as it has been. In the past,
especially with Thrill Joy, everybody buying that stuff up and flipping that stuff, trying to get the chases and all that stuff.
Everybody that got the freebies from Thrill Joy, that stuff ended up on eBay instantly.
Yeah.
No, I'm not blaming. I'm not commenting on anybody doing it. It was just usually when something like that is given away free, it's kind of there's a lot, but it seemed like there was more than average than of a new product, because you would figure some people would be like, oh, I want to keep this because I really like it, not I sat here for an hour and watched this guy talk, and now I just made some money.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those that were on the some of them that were selling crazy were those super limited pieces, like the 24 piece, Ultra Chase or whatever they're calling it, the Ultra something.
Yeah.
Those things, I mean, that's pretty crazy. But I like how they're doing that.
Yeah, I think it's cool, but I ain't gonna buy them. They're too expensive.
I'm gonna be very selective. Yeah. I may buy a few of them. Like they're coming out with a bunch of Scooby-Doo stuff, but really all I want is just the Scooby-Doo figure.
I would like it better if you just get one of the cases and then a bunch of figures that you can interchange out of them once a month or something.
Yeah, that's one thing, you can't take the figure out of it.
I know you can't take the figure out. You can't even open it.
Yeah. And they're doing those mega picks also. What, Sean? You're dying to get in on something.
No, I was just going to comment. I like the Thrill Joys. My only complaint about them is that there's a lot of dead space with them, with the air, what they take up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll take up the same equivalent as 4 Funko Pops.
Yeah.
But I do like you don't have to do protectors on them because they're already protected.
I like every one of them.
I ordered every one.
Hey, Simon. Hey, Dead Zone.
The Martian one was pretty cool. I like the Attack of the Mars one. I thought that was the Martian soldier.
Yeah, that really just didn't resonate with me, but it was cool looking. I agree. Yeah. But it's not something I would get. I got the Crow. I thought that one was really cool looking.
Can't rain all the time.
I don't know if it's going to be. Obviously, they have the Chase version, but honestly, I'd rather get the regular version. If I got the Chase, I might sell the Chase and buy the regular one.
No, it was messed up though. Is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one? Like the regular one was Leonardo, and the chase was Shredder. I was like, that's messed up. That's so messed up.
So, but yeah, I saw that. Those mega
just glad
picks
there's no
look really
Ghostbusters.
cool. Huh?
You say that.
I was just
watch next time. There'll be some Ghostbusters coming out.
They'll do it.
yeah.
But I like how he's done a few of the smaller, things like the what's that? The Nun thing, that Netflix show. What was it called? I watched
Holy Rollers.
No, the something Nun. It was about the
Warrior Nun.
Warrior Nun. Thank you.
Yeah,
like Warrior Nun, and that Vincent Van Gogh one was really cool looking.
Yeah.
With Starry Night in the background, his painting in the background, and then him.
Oh, it's the chase.
What's the chase?
Missing the ears.
It's him with that straw hat that he's known for wearing and stuff.
I thought, and he's missing.
Quick and I are like racing.
He gets to the finish. I looked at that actually.
Why do I see just a bloody ear on the just sitting on the ground? Nothing else.
I was waiting for that. Do like the flesh wound Black Knight from Monty Python, like they did with him. The two arms are literally laying in the bottom of the box.
Oh, God,
he's back. He's back there behind a row back on the bottom row. I've got all of them.
I hear it's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's merely a flesh wound. You're a loony.
It'll be interesting. Here's the thing, though: the real test of time with a lot of these new products when they come out is where are they going to be in a year and a half type deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the hype of NYCC has definitely pushed it out into the limelight. Now, the real test of time is, are people going to resonate with it? Because the price, for a lot of people, it's the price. A lot of people, some people, it's the, like we just Quickdraw and I just hit on, it's the amount of space that they take up. Because as far as I know, there's no mountings on the back, so it's not like you can just hang them on a wall.
It is. No.
There is?
Absolutely, you can. They stack on each other. They're actually made to stack on top of each other.
Okay.
And there are mounting brackets on the back.
Yep.
To where you can mount them on the wall and stack them and mount them on the wall even.
Guess who decided to roll on in? Take your guess. Place your money. Oh, gentlemen, you are wrong. House wins.
Sure. Hey, buddy.
What's up, guys?
How much, man? Just discussing
not much.
Joy.
See, he tries to give us hints, and we guess the wrong person anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I would think LBD will roll in and not Drew.
Yeah, that's exactly why I said it to throw you off.
Oh, that's horrible.
See, if it was Andrew, I would have said I didn't see this coming.
Right.
Hold on.
No, if
what
I
do
have
we got
to go
here?
abruptly, just let you know. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Vincent Van Gogh in a self-portrait with a mirror, a self-painting show right here. Oh,
yeah,
it's actually kind of cool. Actually, I bought the Vincent Van Gogh Funko Pop just because I happen to like him and the song. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious where they're going to be.
Well, the thing about it is everybody keeps talking about, the price.
Mm-hmm.
But, you got to think the Megapix figure is $125 when they come out. They haven't even come out yet.
Yeah.
They were showing them. They were, announcing them and kind of showing them for the first time at the show, but you cannot order them. You couldn't even get them at the show.
Mm.
But you got to think those are $125. They're posable figures. They have interchangeable hands and arms and, things of that nature and different things you put in their hands. But you got to think, Funko with this whole, and they're limited edition once again, but it's half the price of one of those Funko things that they were doing. Those figures they were doing.
But even those were what I would call like more for the high rollers in the Funko community, because not a lot of people. Yeah, not a lot of people pick them up. I mean, out of our group that we know, like.
But everybody complained about it being $230 and $250 for a figure. Yep. This is half the price of that. I think it's kind of cooler because I've seen some of the looks of some of them that are coming out. They're posable, which the others are just statues, basically. And I'm not saying that everybody's going to jump on it, but I'm just saying if you're coming out with something, it's a guaranteed limited edition. Like that's their big thing is there's no re-releasing. There's no, 5,000 in the US and 5,000 in Europe and 5,000 in Australia and all this sort of stuff. It's real numbers.
Yeah, no, I know.
And then with the picks, I mean, $50. Okay, $50. But what do you pay for an album cover or a movie poster, Funko? What do you pay for a moment?
No, I get that, but here's the thing though. My counter comment regarding the albums and the movie posters. Actually, the movie posters really didn't take off. I mean, there's only like a handful of them. It's more the moments, like you said. The moments would be in the album covers, but that isn't Funko's main bread and butter. That's the point I'm pointing out. I think they're cool looking. My problem is, as a Canadian, it's the price, obviously, because the exchange rate is almost 40% at this point. So we here have to deal with that. But let's just say, for instance, money was on par. 55 is a lot to pay for something. And, like I've mentioned, I don't know how Andrew feels about it. It's the amount of space that they take compared to what other collectibles take up. Like, for instance, like Mischief would be an example, something that it displays nicely by itself or it displays in the box. Funko, same idea. Hot Toys specifically, obviously out of box. These things aren't really even.
They're not real estate friendly in your home.
Yeah, exactly. Like, could you?
That's the gas thing.
Well, think about it. Let's look at.
I complain about space, and I go buy an 18-inch figure.
Right, but they're not going after a Funko Pop person.
No. I'm not saying they are.
A Funko Pop.
They're going after collectors. No, I get. Well, they're going after collectors in general. People that like to collect.
Yes.
High end. Even Brian Mariotti said when he was doing it, he wants it to be like the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton of collectibles. He said that himself. The thing I like about the Thrill Joy stuff is the prototypes and what they're doing with prototypes. I don't know if you guys watched about it, but like everything's going to be certified.
Yeah.
Like he's going to sign every prototype. It's going to come with a certificate of authenticity or whatever the hell that is. Anyway, and like you're gonna know that's a prototype. It's not just hey, Quickdraw took something and he dipped it in thinner and wiped all the paint off and said, "Here, I got a prototype." We all know how.
And they also, Drew, to your thing, they actually come in an acrylic case.
Yes.
That says prototype on it, that has the wax seal on it and the number to 10. They're going to be numbered to 10. The prototypes are. They have Mariotti's seal up here, signature. And then he signs each one of them underneath the seal.
Yeah.
So you actually know that it is a prototype. It's not just a scrapper from China that they were just somebody stripped the paint off of, like you were saying.
I don't know. I like them. I might, if they did go into Ghostbusters, yes. Fallout, probably not. But and I hope for Andrew's sake that they do every single Batman character, including the C-list villains like Calendar Man and Kite Man.
Yeah. But the thing about it is this is something I feel like a collector of Thrill Joy, unless you have just a mansion and a whole room dedicated to just those figures and stuff and all your collectibles, I feel like it's going to be more like they're going to go after that one character that they really like, or like what I'm talking about. I'm not going after every single Scooby-Doo character they come out with because he's a big villains fan. Mariotti is. So the most of what he's bringing out initially is the actual villains.
Yeah.
And the only one they displayed was like Scooby and Velma were the only two that they actually showed a glam of. And then they showed like 6 villains. So I really don't care about all those. I'm going to probably pick up the Scooby whenever it comes out here in a month or so, or a few weeks, or whenever it comes out. But it's not something that I'll go hog wild the whole line of.
No,
Because I
you're
don't
gonna
have
be
the
more
space to put it, number one.
right. You're going to be more selective with things
Yeah.
because you don't have the space.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It makes sense. I'm not. It'd be interesting to see where they go. Who knows? Maybe they'll do Chrome, Scented.
Flop.
And oh, absolutely.
Right.
And also, I think that he'll do more. There's going to be more things. There were things that were shown in NYCC that other people didn't even pay attention to. They were just paying attention to the mega picks, the picks, and the shirts and hats and stuff. But they gave out those limited edition, the small figures of Blue, like the 3-pack, the 1-pack, different things like that. So I think there's going to be more SKUs coming out in the future and types of figures.
Oh, yeah.
That he's going to do, not just those two. These are just kind of what he's launching with. And so we'll see.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Hey, so Andrew, what you pick up for NYCC? Batman, and what was the other one?
Lucifer.
Okay, so we all got Lucy.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was there 2 hours afterwards, and I was still able to pick it up. I slept through like the whole thing, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And I called Teresa. I was like, "Hey, you need to pick this up now. It's still there." So
everything was
sold out.
Yeah.
Everything was released when I got into work. Like I start work at 9. Everything released at 9. So I'm like trying to stealthily phone just outside of camera range because we're on camera because I was still in training, and I'm like doing everything one-handed while going trying to pay attention at the same time trying to do my order.
Yeah, that's fine.
At least this year they didn't release anything that was like outrageously hard to get a hold of.
Well, the fusion pops were hard to get a hold of if you were into those, but that's about it.
Yeah, I forgot. I opened up my Shaun of the Dead fusion pop box the other day just to look at it. I didn't realize that they came with a card that apparently on the back, if you scratch it, it gives you the character in the game.
No, it don't give you the character in the game. Those are just random. So no. But
really?
They are randomly put in there. So if you get Shaun of the Dead, you could get He-Man. It's not for each character, which I think is kind of dumb. But
yeah.
If you buy Shaun of the Dead, I think you should have got Shaun of the Dead. Like,
yeah.
But if I don't like Masters of the Universe, I don't want to buy Shaun of the Dead. That they get He-Man or Skeletor. Like, just saying. But
damn,
because all the video games I play.
How about that Ghostbusters Haslab?
Okay, I'm gonna comment on this. I'm not getting it only because for almost close to $500 Canadian with shipping involved, it's not die cast.
Is that just for the regular one? Because there's a deluxe one. That's
the deluxe.
Money.
That's the deluxe.
Deluxe. All right.
Okay, so just to give you an idea, Mitch, they released 2 Ecto ones, and one is a regular, one is a deluxe. The difference with the deluxe, obviously, more characters, but it also gives you everything to convert it to look like the car from the second movie. With the little ticker boards on it. And I was tempted to sit there and go, well, I could sell off some high-end pops that I don't want anymore, and I could afford to buy it. And then I'm reading it, it's like, it's plastic. So just to give you an idea, Hot Wheels released one of those, an Ecto one of that particular size, and it was die-cast metal for about 300 Canadian.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to spend close to, $500, $600 on a Ecto car, the damn thing better be metal.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. My computer's acting weird. I may have to do something, but I'll be back here in a minute.
All right.
Okay.
You're not paying just for the Ecto car, though. You're getting all 4 characters, the library Ghost, Slimer, and Tully's in it now.
No, I get that, and I think that's cool, and I would like it, but if I'm going to get an Ecto one of that size and for that price, okay, let's look at it this way. The Hot Wheels one I just mentioned was $300, right? So for an additional $250, roughly extra, I'm getting.
But was that diecast had lights and sound and all the bells and whistles?
Yeah. Yes.
But it didn't come with no figures.
No figures.
Yeah.
But I don't think those figures are worth $250 more. They're plasma series.
Figures are going for a lot of money now. I remember paying $10 for figures. Now you're paying close to $30 for a figure.
Well, I can't justify spending close to $550 on an Ecto-1.
I can't either.
I did mention. Well, I just want to finish. I did mention last time we were on, I really would like an Ecto-1 that looks like the second movie, but I can't justify that kind of money.
Yeah.
It just, I mean,
it's gotta be a cheaper option.
Now, if everyone wants to do but I will put the link for my GoFundMe to help me get it.
I don't even know if it's going to be fully backed.
A lot of people in the collector community, the Ghostbuster collector community, are passing on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if it doesn't get backed, then it's not going to get made, or they don't get Lewis.
Yeah, so
it has to meet a certain point to get the Lewis figure. If it doesn't meet that point, everybody's going to cancel. Then
the irony is, with Adam, they'll give one to Adam Savage. He'll do it on his tested show, and it will go through the roof.
Yeah, because that's what's happened with everything else.
Yep, because Andrew's right. The trap was just about to get approved, and he did his little, he got his freebie and he showed everyone and he had them and all of a sudden overnight it had reached like two out of the 3 stretch goals.
Yeah. Yep.
So speaking of which, I just got the email in saying, hey, check your order, make sure your address is, because we're going to be cutoff date is November 18th, so I'm guessing they're probably going to ship it out at the end of November. So watch for that video.
There you go.
Yep. I love the fact that the PKA meter for that one actually has a built-in what do you call it? Has a built-in EMF meter in it.
Nice.
So I'll take a trip over to the library and reenact the first movie. Just walk over and poke somebody. Oh no, go to our fancy hotel. Pardon?
We need this on tape. Like, you need to record this.
Yeah, watch me get escorted out of the Royal Cardonaut.
Yeah, it'll be all right. This make great content for YouTube.
Do you know who I am? No. Good.
You'll never know now.
Oh God. But yeah, I like it. You are right. It is kind of cool, but I can't justify that kind of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Now, if it was like the Ecto goggles, on the other hand, then yeah, I probably would have spent money that I didn't have. But it is what it is.
My only thing is, if you get that Ecto one, then you're going to need the firehouse to put it in. That one's not. It ain't going to fit in this one, so you're going to need a whole nother firehouse playset.
Dude, at that point, I have 3D scan the other one and just go to somebody and say, "Yeah, can you just print it?
Can you upscale this for 6-inch figures, please?"
Yeah.
Well, it's I forget what the model definition is. I know it's like, it doesn't matter. Point is, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I can't justify it. It's so I don't even know what to call it at this point. Just,
if I had the money laying around, I'll buy it, but there's no way.
Well, go to your mom and go, "Mom, if you love me, you could buy me this and I'll wave it in Sean's face every day."
There's a good chance.
That's just,
I mean, he is a movie star. Didn't you see that?
Yeah, I gotta wait till my royalties come in.
Yeah. Wait. Did you have a speaking part?
Yes.
You didn't watch the dang trailer?
He liked it, so I hope he
didn't even watch it. I had plenty of speaking parts in it.
Hey, for the record, you're right. I didn't.
Yeah,
but in my defense, this weekend, I spent, and you can ask Simon because Simon came by here on Friday to pick up something, and I literally crawled down the stairs to hand him a Funko Pop, and then crawled back upstairs and spent the better part of Saturday and Sunday. Either what
Wow.
now I've learned the technical term is called bed rot.
Oh,
yeah. Well, I pulled a muscle in my back, so I told you that, Andrew. I talked to you. Yeah. So. Oh wow. So your mom there, Quickdraw, said no, she does not love you, and will not buy that for you. I'm guessing that no covers two things.
Yeah, that's too much money for. The money outweighs the love, I guess. She did buy me this though. She got me this figure.
Oh.
She paid $35 for it.
Damn.
Like my mom didn't buy me a figure. It was bullshit.
Oh really? My mom bought me a Bradford Exchange lamp that's behind me.
Yeah, lucky.
There, I just put it in the chat. If anybody wants to check that out.
Yeah.
It's my my movie debut.
Yes.
Your magnum opus.
He kept talking about the atmosphere and the reason why we have hurricanes. It's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
We didn't win. I knew we weren't going to win. Of course, they picked some, young college movie student or whatever, film student.
Oh, well, it was worth a try.
Seeing northern lights due to a geomagnetic storm.
Is the X-13 project online? We're working as fast as we can. It's not fast enough. We have 48 hours before the sky opens up and rains fire down on all of us.
Roughly. Now, we had an image like this, especially when we had...
Good afternoon, everyone. I am lead scientist Newton Albertson, here from Bio Global. This is my colleague, Michael Roch. We won't be taking any questions today. I will just be reading a prepared statement regarding the Northern Lights phenomenon. The rumor is that the cloud seeding and thermal ocean changes have enhanced the hurricanes and has caused the recent phenomenon. We can assure you that that not only is impossible, we're losing it.
I'm going to stop the music just because with my luck, it'll claim to be something else.
It should.
There. I'm not risking it. Hell, remember the old intro music that I had that was like, it was royalty free. I just get, and it was done by Microsoft. Yeah, it was Microsoft. Like it was part of the Microsoft Movie Maker. Yeah, I still got nailed for it. So I noticed your microphone there. The one in the trailer. It was one of these, wasn't it?
I don't know. It's whoever was filming stuff.
Yeah, it's a CB lollipop mic. This was my father's. And now I'm gonna put it back down on the ground, and then put it back on the table later.
I tried to help. I shared it, buddy. I shared it.
Thank you, Andrew. At least someone
You're
cares.
welcome. Yeah, I know.
Hey. I was enjoying the what do you call it? Aspirin train, okay, all weekend. I literally, that's all I did was sleep. I get up, take a hot shower, make my back stop hurting, then crawl into bed and grab a shower. I mean, grab another shower later. All because someone decided to, instead of tapped me on the shoulder and while I was working out. Oh well, c'est la vie. I'm healed. I'm fine. I'm not dead yet.
Healed.
I can walk again. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there before.
It's funny too because I had something of Johnny's here since August, and out of all the days, it's no fault of Simon's, none whatsoever. It's just the way timing worked. But he messaged me. He's like, "Yeah, can I come by and pick that thing up today?" And I'm sitting there going, "Yeah, sure." Just let me know when you're here. And he lets me know. And I'm like trying to put my shoes on. I'm sitting there going, if it wasn't downtown, I'd actually walk out barefoot right now.
Yeah.
But
did you catch it from the story window?
Jesus Christ.
Just open the window and throw it out.
Yeah. Use an ace bandage as a slingshot, just out the window. Good luck.
Oh, you got to get some of that rubber hose from like that warehouse.
Oh, surgical rubber hosing. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, dude? Considering the fact that most of the drywall on here is like loosely adhered to the wall, I have no idea where I'd anchor anything, okay? Let's see. Oh wow. A lot of the stuff we've already talked. I'm like looking through just to see what we can show here, but I can pull it up. I think here's a good spot to start.
Yeah, I was going to say when we were talking about the Thrilljoy stuff, you should have pulled up the website.
Well, actually, I'm gonna pull up Disc Tracker because he's got some. I got both Disc Tracker and Dr. J, but Disc Tracker seems to have a better. Yeah. So here we are.
Oh, they got Beavis.
So we got like now? They're gonna do Beavis, Butthead. Yeah, Daria, Raven. There's the Scooby-Doo ones. They're going to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Elf, Harry Potter, National Lampoon. We already did Scooby. I know that's supposed to be Scooby-Doo, and Mitch will probably hit me later for it, but seriously, looking at it now, it looks like Scrappy-Doo.
Yeah.
Here's a better idea. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Which, by the way, if anyone gets a chance, seriously see the new movie. It's worth it.
It kind of looks like one of those old school lunch boxes. You remember the plastic ones we used to get as kids? It's just missing a handle.
You know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of those takeaway bins now that they have like the plastic ones with the clear tops. You get it like the higher end restaurants.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. I wouldn't be surprised if they stole the design from there. It's like, we need something with a clear lid, but as a box. And they're all sitting eating Chinese food going, wait, I got an idea. Give me a Funko Pop. Put it in here. How's that look?
They're doing another 8-bit Iron Man.
Yeah. And here's the new NFTs that are the Halloween ones, which I think already came out, if I remember correctly.
No, that's the next NFTs. They
I see they're October 31st.
Yeah, they kind of lame. I don't like any of them.
I think Stranger Things were the last ones, weren't they?
Yep, Stranger Things.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Ghost Proto, Haunted, Freddy Doll, Proto is POP. Okay, whatever.
Where's the 2-pack at? Should be a 2-pack.
Yeah. I don't see it here, but I'm sure it'll be somewhere on the... Maybe it's down. No.
Yep, it's up there. It doesn't show it. It's Freddie and Franny.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we are. Interesting. Not.
You know,
I'm just glad.
Out with Franny, they haven't beat the Franny, to death yet. I'm really surprised they haven't. To be honest.
Give it time. I'm still waiting for Franny as Batgirl. Give it time.
Yeah, it's okay. They couldn't do me like that.
Also getting more Invincible pops, which is nice.
Nice.
Hopefully it'll be easier to get this time around. Some more stuff that they were for the Funko Fusion game, which I'm on the fence. I'm probably going to wait for it to go on sale. I just don't see. I can't justify spending the amount of money they're asking for it.
Yeah, if it doesn't go down to $20, I ain't gonna buy it.
This I'm waiting for it.
20.
That's what I value the game at. $20.
Can't wait until they come out with the creature commandos. That game, the game. Sorry, the show looks pretty good. I still like GI Robot. Die, Nazi scum! He's not a Nazi. Oh, puts his gun away. Yeah. So you got Weasel, Doctor. I'm gonna give you all the names.
Or a TV?
No, it was a comic. But so you got Weasel, Dr. Phosphorus, The Bride, Nina Meninsky, GI Robot, Eric Frankenstein, and it looks like a glow-in-the-dark Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. So the trailer for the show looks amazing. I like it. Some protos that he got, which I don't really care. Crunchyroll releasing. Crunchyroll releasing more, which I know for a fact that Mitch probably has this already. Yeah, there we are. So that's what the Thrill Joys are going to look like. So a box within a box within a box.
It comes with a card too. It comes with like a card or something like that. Kind of like how those Funko Vault things.
Yeah. Oh crap! I thought I was going to show it. Maybe I can find it down here. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw somebody post it the other day. It looked kind of cool. There's the 3-pack Mitch was talking about. And somebody smudged their autograph.
Dang.
Oh well.
That's wonderful.
What else? Just gonna scroll down. Oh, I picked these up. The Baldur's Gate. I just need to find a chase bundle for the chase.
Cool.
Chainsaw Man Pops came out. Yeah, well, there's 3 of them actually. There's. Let me scroll up. I think we didn't pass it. This is the Funko Shop one, and then there's one without a mask. It's from Predator 2.
Yeah, it's up there more, a little right above that one. It's 2.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, yeah, there we are. So City Hunter and the Grayback Elder.
Oh, it's from Predator 2. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
The only thing they missed on the Gray Elder they could have done is he should have had the flintlock in his hand, the one that he gives to Danny Glover. But pretty decent. I didn't pick those up though. More Freddie Mercury pops. Here's some of the Thrill Joys. The ones with the counts on it.
Cool.
And okay, now we're getting back to where we.
Oh, that guy.
What? Oh, this guy?
Look at this guy.
Oh. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Sorry. I had to do some stuff to the computer here.
No worries.
I've been on doing forever.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That Spider-Man 29.9.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I try to stay away from comic comers.
I already did that though.
Yeah, I know.
So when that guy, I wanted to so bad to put in there that says first look, and I wanted to go like, no, it's not.
You know, when you do stuff like that, man, you need to have like a newspaper beside it. Just that way you could sit there and go, look.
I did this at this point.
Oh, there's some of the.
All right, since Vince isn't here, I'm gonna since Vince isn't here, I'm gonna use up our profanity. Shit cupboard Shrek. That's a tongue twister.
But they're regular size soulmates, right?
Yeah, they're regular.
Okay, yeah, that's not the minis.
Yeah.
It's funny. The box art is more. Because the box art looks more interesting than the actual figures.
Yeah, the figures are nice. They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, this was the stuff that they had at the booth.
Yeah, Toy Temple.
Yeah. What else?
I got that guy in that Bleach. That Toshiro.
Oh yeah.
It's a guy.
Yeah, they actually have it here. Yeah, they have it here in they have it here in Canada right now. GameStop is selling it.
Yeah, it looks really good. I
Would've
got
been nice if they would've done glow.
Saraki came in the other day from Chalice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stranger Things soda bag. I'm curious how that's gonna fare.
My mother wants that.
Oh, it'll go. Yeah.
Really?
Stranger Things big right now.
Yeah,
It'll
she likes Stranger Things.
Lots of people do.
But she did say she'd rather have all the
right.
commons though, none of the chases.
Yeah, I was looking at these earlier. I don't know. Oh well. C'est la vie. And yeah, now we're just getting the stuff we've already seen. Oh, except for I didn't know they did Blue Eyed Samurai.
Yep. That was another one of the little niche ones that they did. He apparently got a deal with Netflix to do some of their stuff.
Okay. Which means we'll probably get some Umbrella Academy.
So you've got the because you've got the
there we are.
Squid Game, the Warrior Nun, the Blue Eyed Samurai.
I still am annoyed that they canceled Warrior Nun, and Netflix is like, we've never canceled it. We don't cancel successful shows. Sure.
Yeah.
Tell me another one. And that was from one of their executives. Like, we don't cancel unpopular shows.
Right.
Sorry, popular shows. Like, both.
Lies.
Tell me another one, Netflix. Meanwhile, you'll do like 30 episodes of, some reality TV show that nobody really cares about.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh well. It is what it is. Although I've noticed with Netflix lately, it's been a lot of Korean I don't want to say sitcom, like they're all the same. They're all Korean action shows. But they're they all seem to follow the same thing, an unassuming human being living their everyday life, and it turns out just so happens that their family's either assassins, ninjas, or
They've had those on there forever. You just haven't paid attention.
Well, no, I keep getting new
Hallmark.
Sorry. Yeah. It's like
it's Hallmark.
Yeah, basically. An unassuming girl turns out her family is moving to Connecticut to be assassins. The Hallmark Netflix special.
All kinds of like Bollywood type stuff. There's all kinds of Indian films also.
Well, I just keep getting them under my new releases. Like new this week, Bodyguard, Kung Fu Bodyguard. It's like, okay, and I'll watch it. And it's like, eh.
Yeah, and a lot of them they're dubbed.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting for them to finally dub the last episode of My Hero, because the last episode got like some crazy rating on like this site that does anime ratings, like episodes, and they got like one of the highest rated episodes, the very final one that hasn't been dubbed yet.
Really?
So, yeah. Yeah, the 21st episode of this season was the last one that they've done so far.
I'll be honest, now that I have this like week of vacation that I have, I'm probably going to catch up on some shows I have been meaning to catch up on. Like this morning while I was just, a few people know here, I've taken my health a little serious and I started going to a gym, but to kill time while I'm on the treadmill, I've been watching shows. So I watched Tulsa King, like the newest episode. I actually purposely held off of watching it, figuring I'll watch it at the gym. It's so much easier. Being on a treadmill and watching TV, I didn't realize the time had passed.
Yeah. What's the anime that's new episodes have come out, but they haven't dubbed them yet?
Quite a few. I've been watching Rama.
But I mean, I'm talking about ones that we all watch that are. Oh well, the new Bleach.
Oh,
there's new episodes of the 1,000 Years Blood War that hasn't been dubbed yet. There's 3 episodes so far, I think.
Well, I know I've been following some of the voice actors I follow. Apparently, Crunchyroll's been doing a lot of voice work in the studios over the past couple of weeks. So I'm assuming there's going to be stuff coming out in mid-November, December, because there's usually this year at the Fan Expo when I got to talk to some of the other voice actors, like just not after the show, it's like just shooting the shit and like, hey, just out of curiosity, when you guys record something, what's the turnaround time? Is it like months? He goes, no, it's usually about a week to 2 weeks. Because he says the anime, like the thing I didn't clue into, and it makes sense. The animation's already been done, so it's just a matter of adjusting pitch, volume, and making sure that it lines up with what's happening on screen.
Yeah,
and you can usually do. And their comment was, it takes about a day to record an episode, sometimes half a day, depending on how the intricacies of an episode, and then it takes another day to basically do the dub.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll actually even just have the show, they'll have the episode running without audio, like without sound, so they can get used to the cadence of what's happening.
Right. My new Stanley.
Yes. Yes. Your
Spiderweb.
What do you think, Andrew? How do you like how it looks, Andrew?
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's amazing.
I like the color. I like the colors.
Yeah, it's the black and the green, but the Stanley logo actually glows to UV light. So
I saw somebody had made a picture of an advertisement making it look like it was part of Razer's computer gaming.
Oh yeah.
Razer's color scheme is always like neon green and black.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a Razer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I really liked it. I like the color scheme. I love how it's done because it's actually the spider webbing on the outside is actually raised. So it's not just like a print. It's actually raised up.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still playing with your dolly there, Quickie?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the dang cape behind the jetpack.
Danny and the dolly.
You like his stance?
Uh-huh.
Mandalore power.
I don't know. I kind of expect him to have a microphone in his hand at Wembley Stadium, to be honest with you. I'm getting Freddie Mercury vibes more than I'm getting Mandalorian power.
Yeah.
You do YMCA too. Why?
YMCA.
Young man. Remember Wayne's World 2
I
when
said
they're trying to
youngling.
In Wayne's World when they're trying to like run away and they end up going through a door and it turns out to be a gay bar and they're like disguised because they were spying on somebody, so they end up doing the YMCA.
Lord.
So funny.
Yeah, I did order that Ichigo, the one from Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
I've got it
I had
on order. I've had it on order since it went on sale.
Yeah.
But being a subscriber and stuff, you get a discount on it too.
Really?
Like
I haven't bought, because I'm thinking of like canceling my subscription to Crunchyroll just because I haven't watched anything recently and nothing new's come on that's caught my interest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm kind of caught up on everything.
Yeah, but no, it was like $13 or something for me.
Oh, that's decent.
So, yeah. Yeah, it was like $15.97 or something, whatever, $15.99. It was like
since you're
$13.
on, Andrew, I saw a thing from McFarlane for Batman Beyond where they're releasing the Batman Beyond Bat car and which I kind of find ironic, the Batwing, considering everything in that universe flies. I don't see how one is different from the other, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They look amazing.
Yeah, no, probably not. I stopped buying a lot of multiverse figures and McFarlane stuff because I'm running out of room. So,
well,
I saw some of those Spawn figures they came out with were cool looking.
Oh yeah. I pray to God McFarlane doesn't get a hold of like any of the Ghostbusters ghosts, because man, I'm gonna go broke.
Yeah, you are.
Especially the cab driver ghost. That's actually one I'd like to get if they ever make it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, hopefully Hasbro will. Who knows? Who knows with Hasbro lately? I know they've been focusing a lot on Transformers and G.I. Joe lately, because apparently, rumor has it that the script is finished. They're looking to get money to do the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover movie.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so they did the
setup
thing at the end. The end credit,
yeah,
was of that the last Transformer movie.
Which I'm kind of curious as to how that's going to work out.
I don't know. It seems like G.I. Joe's making its way back around again.
Well, the problem with G.I. Joe is if you watched any of the G.I. Joe movies, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, they're not good.
I mean, there's no gentle way. Like, I'd rather watch Green Lantern than a G.I. Joe movie.
That's bad. I'm a DC fan.
Neither am I, but I mean, if I'm gonna be actually no, I take it back. I'd rather watch the new Joker movie.
Oh god.
Apparently that's getting hey, Celtics fan, welcome. Honestly, man, I was looking at it. Apparently, Madam Web has done better than the Joker 2 movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people are
horrible.
They're tearing that Joker movie apart.
Yep.
I didn't know it was a musical.
I'll wait. Yeah, it is.
Like,
yeah.
I don't. Okay, and you can find the songs, Andrew, and I can even give you the links for them. So, the guy who wrote Meatloaf's "Bat Out of Hell" got together with Tim Burton, and they actually did a whole entire Batman musical score for Broadway, and it never obviously got off the ground, but they recorded all the songs, and you can download them and listen to them. They're not good, they're not bad, but it was clear that if it couldn't get on Broadway, it probably should never exist in the first place. So the fact that what's my favorite color? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with red.
Okay.
Curious where this is going. The new Joker movie IMAX was $27 for admission. Yeah, I think that's probably about $26 more than it should have been.
Yep.
Well, Andrew,
pretty bad. I'm glad I don't have to watch it.
What's going on here?
Troll.
I don't know. I know.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd boot it.
Oh well, I'm not worried. Oh, come on, we can be good.
We can be good.
Wherever it is, you need to learn English and how to put a sentence together.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, doesn't matter if they'll never see the channel again.
Hey guys, I know you go and go away. What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they were trying to quote the "Hey, don't go away, mad, just go away."
No.
But hey, it is what it is. It's been a while since we've had a troll. Not that I'm shopping for any. Yeah, Laura, I'll be quite honest with you. I mean, at $27, considering how the movie is, I personally will probably wait for when it's on streaming because I can't justify spending anything on it. I mean, I like musicals, okay,
Yeah.
that's I'm not ashamed, but I don't think the songs maybe somebody knows, but I don't think the songs are original. I think it's more of a jukebox musical, which if that's the case, then no, I got Spotify. I can play. I can come up with my own soundtrack.
Yeah.
Hey,
my thing is IMAX intensifies things. Let's not intensify something that's shitty.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him quite well.
Okay, I can barely hear Drew. I hear you all just fine.
I can adjust.
Drew is super low.
He's a little quiet, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But,
I'll adjust his mic. There, I moved him up by.
Okay, is that better?
Yep,
that's fine. Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, I increased you by 25%.
Yeah, I haven't even seen the first Joker movie.
Oh,
it wasn't too bad.
Just never watched it.
It was more social commentary than a movie, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have been watching Penguin. It's gotten progressively better, I think.
What has? Sorry, I didn't catch the beginning of that.
The Penguin?
I have not seen that yet. I was going to ask you guys, is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's pretty good, I think.
Okay.
Now it is an adaptation. It is not. I don't think it's canon. They've taken liberties on stuff and what they've done with Sophia Falcone and different things like that. It's a different. It's a spin on it a little bit. Like if you watch the after credits, like the talking about the episode, about the episode things at the end, the showrunner and stuff is on there saying that we did this because we were actually did this instead of what normally it would be. It's actually this, and I don't want to give too much away. So, but they, it's a little different telling than what a lot of people know of. But I like it.
Interesting.
I like what's going with it.
I'd be open to the idea of watching it. It's just from what I hear, and again, this is just from people saying, not reading, because reading reviews on things sometimes doesn't always pan out.
Me, who has watched it.
Well, I've also have other friends that live locally, Mitch. I know this is a shock to you, but I do have friends that are actually in Canada. Shocking, I know.
Crazy.
You don't have friends. Stop it.
Yeah. Sure. No, their comment was it's kind of like DC meets The Godfather in the way of like story progression and.
Well, what is that story?
Have you not seen The Godfather?
No, I said, what is that story? What is the Oswald Cobblepot and the Falcone and the Maronis and all that? What is, or the not Maronis? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a gangster-based mob story.
It's a mob story.
Yeah.
Well,
they're all
be that.
Yeah. Well, I think the best mob story that ever came out of DC was No Man's Land, where basically Gotham gets hit with an earthquake, and the U.S. government's like, we could spend this money bringing Gotham back, or we could just blow the bridges up and make it into its own little country, and we'll come back in 2 or 3 years and see if they're still alive. And it basically
they did in this.
Yeah, and basically what happens is you have Falcone has his, Penguin has his, Poison Ivy. I know Shocker, she took over Gotham Central Park.
Really? Man.
Yeah. Actually, she turns out to be a hero in that story. She ends up saving children. Like she turns into
one thing.
What?
That's interesting.
What
is seeing? I don't know if you ever watched How I Met Your Mother.
I've seen 1 or 2 episodes.
Okay, the girl at the end of that show that ends up being, it's a father telling his kids the story of that. Okay,
I've seen the final
at the
episode.
very end, the girl at the end who is actually their mother that plays the character of her mother is Sophia Falcone. Plays Sophia Falcone in The Penguin. So seeing her in that light, and then seeing her in this light, it's like, whoa. It's Christina Milnati, something like that is the actress's name. But it's funny the difference.
Why do I see a fan theory? I see a fan theory. She ran a crime family in another city before the
she is a super dark character in this show.
Yeah.
So she did a really good job too.
I just hope it's better than Gotham. I know I watched the first 2 seasons of Gotham and it was like I can't do anymore.
I enjoyed it. The latest season I liked it. No, yeah, maybe I did. The thing I couldn't watch was like the kids thing, the spinoff with the kids. What was that?
Birds of Prey, or Teen Titans.
The show, the TV show.
The Teen Titans.
No,
that's what you said.
No, there was a spinoff TV show about the kids.
Yeah, that was called Birds of Prey.
Was it Birds of Prey on CW?
Yes. Yeah, and it lasted like a whole season.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, wasn't there a movie called Birds of Prey too? Or maybe
there was. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of when you said that. But yes, the TV show. I just couldn't. I tried to watch it. I could not get into it.
I watched Birds of Prey the whole season, and then they had the band Tattoo in there playing Not Gonna Get Us, which then caused its own controversy after the show. It was actually kind of funny. But yes, I remember that because it was like, episode 10, and we're going to be out for 2 or 3 seasons, and then episode 11, we've been canceled. Yeah. Next episode is our last one. It's like, well then, that was quick.
Yeah. I know. I was like, I get it, because I didn't enjoy it all that much. I was like, okay. But
apparently I'm going to be getting Netflix is getting a Ghostbusters cartoon that's supposed to be coming out sometime next year, so I'm hoping it's not going to be like Thelma.
Oh, hopefully not. Let's hope not.
Right.
Apparently
Slimer's now some weird Indian guy.
No. Slimer's got blue hair, a nose ring, and is woke.
So you're saying it can get worse than 2016?
It can.
No. 2016 wasn't rock bottom. It was low. Don't get me wrong. It was low, but there was still at least 10 more feet it could have gone. It tried. Lord knows it tried its best.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know it's a horrible thing to say now, and I'm not saying that every person that dyes their hair that has a nose ring is a problem, but the numbers are more slanted to one side than the other. Oh God, yeah. But who knows? I'm just hoping the animation doesn't go like really, really bad, because lately some animation choices have been interesting.
Not so good.
Put it this way, Andrew: you're living in the golden age. You don't have to live. You don't have to see some of the bad animation choices that have been on television as of late.
I don't know if I should feel good about that or not, to be honest. At this point, I don't have an opinion about it.
Well, Mitch nodded his head in agreement, so that should give you an idea of how bad it is if him and I are agreeing, agreeing on a subject.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Majority rules here. 2 out of 3, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, it's like what they did with Teen Titans. I mean, the animation style was okay, and then they came up with this other thing. And they did something similar with Ninja Turtles as well. God. I can't think of anything else that they've kind of like ruined, at least in that respect.
Ninja Turtles, like when they went from the original cartoon to being on Nickelodeon, I couldn't do it. I didn't like that style of Ninja Turtles. I really didn't.
I didn't mind that. There was one that it only lasted 2 seasons, but it was bad. It was just they changed the design of all the turtles to be different types of turtles, so their shapes, not usually like they were so wildly different.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Speaking of things getting ruined,
what?
Tennessee ruined Alabama's chances of getting to the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't know. I only learned one thing this year about sports, that apparently when you hit 2 shin bones together, one will wrap around the other.
Yeah, dude. I know it's rough, buddy.
Yeah, I Quickdraw. I was telling these guys because I talked to them separately last week, and there's a radio station I listen to in the morning for morning news, and the one guy talks about basically a Detroit player broke his leg playing against Texas, and the guy took the original video, separated the tracks so you could hear Dallas. Sorry, Dallas. Playing Dallas. Anyways, hit his leg so hard that somebody's microphone caught it, and he separated the tracks so you could hear it. And you hear 2 distinct popping sounds, like pencils being broken.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad, man. He hit it, and it was his own player that he hit. He was sacking the quarterback, and his leg just whipped around, and the guy was a defensive lineman was coming at the same time, and his leg and that other guy's leg just went, and his leg just wrapped around that other guy's leg and just snapped around it. It was like it was rubber, is what it looked like when you slow down the photo and freeze frame it.
Well, to give you an eye, Andrew, somebody like me knows about it. It had to be bad because I don't follow sports.
Yeah, and it was like their best defensive player for Detroit, for the Lions. It was Aiden Hutchinson, who was one of, or if not the top draft pick a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah, and not be anything for a while, that's for sure.
No, he's out for the season. There's no doubt he's out for the season.
That was on the edge of my seat this Sunday because Detroit was go up against the Vikings, and it was close. I was on the edge of my seat the whole game.
Yeah,
come on, and then we lost, so it's all right.
The also this past Sunday, the Browns are playing the Bengals, and the Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. They showed a slow-mo of his. It looked like his Achilles just let loose, but I mean, he like leaned, and they had it zoomed in, and you just saw his muscle and tendons detach from his ankle and pop up into his calf. Like you just see it go. It's rough. He's out for the season, obviously, too. But it was, it was hard to watch, man.
Great.
Can't reattach those like bungee cords. Not that easy.
Yeah, I mean, it just snapped. It was like, pow, pow, pow. You see it just.
Oh, he'll be back. Just a spectator, maybe.
Yeah, he'll be back, just not this season.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's in a wheelchair.
Well, it's like what happened to Aaron Rodgers, and that was on the very first game, like the first series of the first game of him coming to the Jets. Yep. And his Achilles just snapped.
Mitch, did you see what happened in your state with Cutler?
He got arrested for DUI.
Yeah. He was in jail. Stuff like that. Good job, buddy. And 2 firearms in his car.
Oh yeah. Did you see the Olympian that apparently became a drug kingpin that they just busted?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on. He is a former Canadian snowboarder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be out there. When I grew up north, and there's a place called Blue Mountain where the guys would do a lot. That's where snowboarding was like a big thing in Ontario. Those guys were pretty chill, and like nine times out of 10, they were higher than a kite. Okay, so the fact that this guy's a snowboarder and was somehow able to make a drug empire, to the level at which he was, offing people is impressive, actually. I mean, I don't obviously condone murder by any stretch of the imagination or criminal activities, but the fact that he's a snowboarder from Canada, kind of, it's a good cover story. Be like, yeah, he has a multi-million-dollar drug cartel. Yeah, right, sure, right. Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He's Canadian. He snowboards, right? Sure.
Right.
Oh well, I guess after the Olympics, everyone needs a hobby, right?
I guess. Not the one I would pick.
Look at this. It says, "Mommy misunderstood the assignment for Halloween." Hang on.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
I am not a man. I am an animal, cold-blooded.
Oh God, that's funny.
Every time I see that scene now, I keep thinking LBD with his air conditioner.
Oh my God. Not like that thing you sent the other day to me.
Oh, the sheet. What was it called again?
I don't remember, but it was hilarious.
You know what the funny part is? I sent it to you with no context. That was the whole point. I wanted to see if you would catch on.
Oh, I did right away. I was like, oh God.
She elaborating. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about this later. I'm not going to do it on the live stream.
It's pretty much telling somebody a certain thing. You're just looking for a short answer, and it ends up to be a half an hour. You choose.
You okay there, Quickie? You still hurting, buddy? Yeah, I guess people on the live stream. Why don't you tell them what you did?
I walked.
Like how many?
I walked like 2 miles in a parade.
Ooh.
Huh. Did you
while playing my bass?
Huh.
Good job, buddy.
So was it like the Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
No.
Broken ankles.
Yeah, more like that.
Just be glad you
Boulevard of swollen ankles.
Yeah, I'd say. Hey, have y'all watched that new show on CBS called Tracker?
No, I've heard of it.
Justin Hartley, that played like, did he play like Aquaman on something?
Yeah,
and
yeah, he did on CW. Yeah,
yeah. So the latest episodes, apparently, he has a brother in the show. Well, his brother ends up being Jensen Ackles, Dean Winchester, but obviously not Dean Winchester. But however, he does, like in the latest episode, come to like save him from something he's going through, and he pulls up in a car that looks a lot like Baby, but a convertible Baby. It's hilarious, and he basically, it's like he's playing Dean Winchester, and he does the whole you'll never drive this or whatever. You should let me drive this. Like, not a chance. Doing the whole Dean thing.
Did you hear what he did? He got, so when the show ended, they both of them got one of the babies, right? Because there were several of them in the show. Yeah. Do you know what he did with it after a week of having it?
No.
Sold it for parts.
Wow.
And then, and mentioned it on a podcast like a month afterwards. He's like, so we heard you got one of the cars. What is it, just like sitting in the garage collecting dust? He's like, no, I sold it for parts. It's like, dude, lie. Make something up.
Right.
Jeez.
Like,
but no, but it's funny what he does with that, because he goes full Dean Winchester in the show. I mean,
really?
Supernatural fans will love that episode.
Well, apparently they're thinking of reviving the show, which I'm kind of curious as to how the hell they're going to pull that off, considering how it ended. Actually, you know what? I think it's been more than 4 years.
People won't remember.
Well, long story short, one of the brothers dies, one lives to be an old man and dies. So, I mean, That kind of
How many here? Look at this, Sean. How many times have people died in Marvel comics and film? Enough said.
Uncle Ben.
You can bring anyone back. Right.
Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Colossus died. It took them Colossus died. Took them close to 10 years to bring him back.
Saw a rumor something about that Thanos is coming back.
Josh Brolin
in the new MCU.
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah. It was on one of the YouTube channels that I follow.
Well, considering they fired what's his name, who was supposed to be King the Conqueror, was supposed to be the next big bad, and then turned out that he got accused of stealing.
He was a big bad in real life.
No, that's just it. He got acquitted.
Yeah, he got acquitted of all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Disney's like, yeah, we still don't want to touch you.
Oh, next they'll be bringing Diddy in. I mean, that's their track record.
That's what they did with Jack Sparrow.
That's TC, and it rhymes with Riddler. Okay, we'll just leave it there. For those playing at home, just run through the
102 people came forward or something.
Yeah,
it popped up on my feed earlier.
I watched a thing about where he's staying in Brooklyn, and apparently what the conditions are like there, and the whole, basically what his daily life is. And I'm sitting there going, he's literally just like, it's like a human refrigerator. Apparently they have no heating. It's all concrete, so it's freezing all the time. He's in there for like 23 hours of the day, and then when they do take him out, it's only out for like an hour, and that includes shower time and rec time.
23 and 1.
Yeah.
He wasn't eating there for a while, and they put him on watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
it'll get bad. It'll get worse, I'm sure.
Yeah, people are leaving the country.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio left. He bounced out.
So, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis has talked about going to Europe. So, yeah.
And no one's heard from Jay-Z in a while too.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are out too.
Yeah, and old J-Lo's all wrapped up in it deep.
Yep. Well, that's from that 99 nightclub shooting.
Yeah.
The only one who's like sitting back laughing is 50 Cent going,
yeah.
He's like,
if you follow his Instagram, it is hilarious. All the time. Like every day there's something. It's like never gets old.
Yeah.
It's funny to think that just a simple word such as no has saved his career so quickly. And so hey, want to hang out? No.
No. The thing was, I want to take you shopping?
Yeah.
Like, hell no.
What? Yeah, he's like, what?
Ain't no man gonna take me shopping. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's such a weird thing. Like, I've taken friends out for like lunch. Say, hey, dude, I got nothing else to do. You want to go and grab lunch? My treat.
Huh.
But I would never sit there and go, hey, Mitch, I'm coming to Tennessee. I'm gonna take you shopping. Get you some clothes. We're gonna do the whole pretty woman
stuff either.
No, we're gonna do the whole pretty woman montage. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I think he said something like, "What man in his right mind takes another man shopping like that?" Like, he's like, "Hell no."
It's such a weird thing to even do. But I mean, I'm just curious how. Let's be fair. These things drag out forever in court. I'm curious where it's going to be in 2 years. It's going to be better than television for a while. Especially with all the people they're gonna like have to subpoena and bring in, or at least try to find a subpoena. Because one, I know there was, what was it? I forget what court case it was, but it was on Legal Eagle, and they explained how they subpoenaed this guy. Long story short, this guy kept dodging being subpoenaed, so finally they actually showed up, found out through his Twitter that he was going to be at some charity event, and literally subpoenaed him at this guy at a charity event. Like showed up at his table and said, hello, sir. And the guy thought he was a waiter. He's like, no, you're being served. Here's your paperwork. Bye. And walked out.
Well, they were both servers, just not the one he wanted.
Yeah.
This
guy's going to give you this one's going to give you your wine. I'm going to give you a subpoena.
All we can hope is that this one's going to be way more hilarious than Johnny Depp's court case.
I don't know. That was pretty funny if you listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. Especially
the mega pint was funny. You should get a mega pint of wine.
Yeah, instead of mega pint of wine, it's going to be a mega barrel of baby oil.
It's not even that. The cross-examination is always the fun part to watch. Not the initial, asking them questions, because it's when the defense sits there and goes, so, someone's going to ask the question. At any time in your head, did you think that this might have been wrong? Just for a moment. Like, that little voice in the back of your head going, hey, this is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Or this seems really weird.
Apparently not. It's been going on for years.
Not to mention, especially all the evidence they have, like videos that they found, that if those ever get shown in court, oh my God, so many careers, man. So many careers are going to get screwed.
That's why a lot of people are dipping.
Well, even if they dip, that stuff's still going to get out.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, certain celebrity with a passion for gerbils was a rumor that got out years ago, and look how long that dog that Richard Gere for.
It is what it is.
I guess the moral of the story is don't do stupid stuff. Also, don't hang out with super, super rich people who grew up poor. Chances are they're going to do stupid stuff.
When you got the money, anything can happen, apparently.
Yeah. Ain't this the truth? Oh, all I know is it'll be interesting. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a Funko moment.
I hope not. We didn't want lights and sound. What was that?
Or somebody at the hot topic. Yeah, we got one of those left in the back room here. Opens up the back door, just slides it across the store to you. Like a curling stone.
Wow. Nice delivery.
It's weird to think, though, when all that news got out, his playtime on Spotify apparently tripled.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a weird thing to think could happen. I would never think
the same thing with R. Kelly. His stuff went up too when that went down.
Yeah.
They probably went back to listen to see if they can hear any cues.
I mean, they actually have.
Like, that's what he meant in that song lyric.
Yeah,
okay.
If you listen, there's lists of songs with lyrics. Like, why didn't we figure this out a long time ago? We've been rapping about it for years.
Did you see that thing where that old Rihanna song was literally just #1 single titles from the 80s? Like verses of that song were her just saying titles of 80s #1 hits.
No.
Oh, it's a whole thing. The guy that actually wrote the song was on there telling this. And he's like, yeah, I was just thought it would be kind of cool to do it. And I'll look it up and I'll send it to you later. But yeah, one of her songs, one of her hit songs, one of her first hit songs, was literally the line she's saying is just titles of #1 80s songs.
Our endless love due to the man eater in the heat of the moment.
No. But when you see him, it'd be like, but yeah, it was a whole thing. I watched the video and then I was like, how did nobody get that? Because they're just nonsensical kind of phrases that she's saying, but they're a song, so you don't really think about them sometimes. But speaking of my buddy's band's new single hit number 1 on the Apple charts, Apple Music chart. New song's called Awake. It's by Breaking Benjamin.
Benjamin.
They just came out with a new single.
Rocking the suburbs.
No, it's hang on, I'll look it up real quick. I saved it on something on one of the site. Well, either I saved it on the reel or something, but let's see if I can find it on here.
SOS.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Calling
that's the song.
SOS.
Message in a bottle. Sorry.
By
the way, if you ever want to learn an easy song for karaoke, Message in a Bottle, because 90% of the song is just him repeating "Send me out an SOS."
Yeah.
It's like 3.5 minutes of just that. Well, after Mitchell shows his song, we'll wrap things up. So, because I'm actually kind of really thirsty at the moment, I would.
Oh no, I mean you can go ahead and wrap it up, man. I'll have to try to find it. I saved it somewhere, but I don't know where.
Well then, gentlemen, I'm gonna wrap things up. I want to say thank you, Quickdraw, for coming in. Andrew, thank you. Appreciate as well as Mitch as always, and everyone else in the meantime. Thank you for being here tonight. We will be back next week. I'm going to most likely be changing the time of the show to about 7:30. The only reason is because I got a recent lateral promotion at where I work, and unfortunately that means I will be for shift bidding. I'm stuck to 11 to 7. So in the meantime, we'll catch you guys on the next one, and take care.
Yeah. See you later,
See you later.